No, this is not the dream physique, okay? Even for a guy, this is extreme, okay? Much less a woman. It's at this point where a lady goes from looking like a muscle mommy to Hey, brother, focus. Everyone loves muscle mommies. Guys all over the internet are now drooling over this new phenomenon. But some of you might be asking yourselves, what the hell is a muscle mommy? Before I tell you, make sure to like and subscribe this video and let me know down below if you're into the whole muscle mommy craze.
No.
You don't gotta lie to me. A muscle mommy is a fun, often affectionate internet slang term used to describe a strong, muscular woman, usually one who lifts weights and has a visibly fit physique. The phrase can be used admiringly, playfully, or flirtatiously, especially in the fitness and gym culture. The mommy part is less about being an actual mom and more of a term of endearment or dominance. Like someone who exudes strength, confidence, and sometimes a bit of a "please step on me" energy in memes and social posts. It's become pretty popular on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, especially as more women are celebrated for being strong, not just slim. Then ChatGPT asked me if I wanted to see some examples. Of course, I said yes, and then I began to correct my doucette. I think it's great that it's now socially acceptable for women to lift weights and shape their bodies the way that they want them to. But as we'll see later in this video, there's a certain sweet spot between and
Super quick and simple.
Jesus fucking Christ, what is that? In the next part of this video, I want to take some time to explore what female fitness looked like back in the early days, make our way through the early 2000s, and then talk about the current state of muscle mommies. The earliest footage that I can find of women working out in a gym setting dates back to the 1900s by a YouTube channel called British Path. As you can expect, a lot of the machines and exercises were primitive. The vast majority of exercises either groped you or looked like something Jigsaw would use. Like this one here. Like, what happens if her foot slips? You're done. You're cooked. In the 1960s, they invented this other groping machine that spins on you, and it's believed to like burn fat due to the friction, as if that makes any sense. And the first thing I think of when I look at something like this is like, what if your hair or a piece of cloth gets stuck in this? You're f***ed. Obviously, this doesn't work, but for some reason, these machines are still around for people like the Kardashians to use. Some exercises were strange, but if you look carefully, you'll see some very familiar ones, like this one, which is an exercise that modern bodybuilders like Sam Sulek still do to this day.
Wow.
Women's fitness in the 20th century consisted of light weights and stretches, but not everyone followed those rules. Believe it or not, they had some muscle mommies as early as the 1940s with women like Joan Rhodes, who became a famous strong woman capable of bending nails, bars, phone books, and decks of cards, among other tricks. On her way to stardom, she auditioned to be part of a freak show tour. It's the kind of show where it's common to see people with disabilities and abnormalities just trying to make a living. When she entered the audition room, the manager said that Joanne looked freakish to him. After all, she's a good-looking woman. To which Joanne responded by picking up the 7'2" man and carrying him around the office. If that doesn't scream "step on me, mommy muscle material," I don't know what is, cause that's insane. Later in the 1970s, things kinda remained the same. The mainstream ideal body type was still slim and fit. If you're thinking of putting on muscle, not here, not in this era. Things really started to change in the 1980s with the first Miss Olympia being held, but there was still a lot of pushback on what was considered feminine. As the early 2000s came along, and I think with the advent of better nutrition and education, we started to see more muscular women in sports. Finally, society slowly started to unclench their butt cheeks about the idea of women having muscle, and it created one of the most famous of them, at least for me, is Lean Beef Patty. She got a crazy following here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm pretty sure I learned of the term muscle mommy because of her. I saw someone use the term in one of her comments, I looked at her picture, and I was like, I understand it now. This chick is f***ing jacked, bro. I don't think you guys know how hard it is for a woman to get this jacked and shredded. Women have two things going against them when they are trying to put on muscle. For one, they have higher estrogen levels, which means they put on and store fat easier in the hips, thighs, and butt. And I know that's what we guys like in all the right places, but it goes against looking like this. And on top of that, it's harder for them to put on muscle since they don't have as higher test levels like us men. But despite these physiological setbacks, some of them still manage to put on 10 to 20 pounds of muscle, pretty much looking better than 99% of the guys who work out. I started to get a little suspicious of Lean Beef's physique. Was she natural? If so, what was she taking? How much? Where did she get it? Would she feed me Milky? I had all these questions about her natty status until I stumbled upon this big up-and-coming bodybuilder named Ruby Rivera. I was kinda on the fence about if Lean Beef was taking some sort of enhancement or not, but with this chick, there's no question about it, okay? If she gets so much as a paper cut, it's just pure trend coming out of those veins. Probably would dissolve right through the gym floor. While I was getting TikToks for this video, you can normally download it straight to your phone, but on her profile, she takes that option away for all of her videos. I wonder why. Her shoulder to waist ratio is crazy, especially on this one. This is what I would imagine Android 18 would look like with this outfit. Ooh, Android 18. And of course, people in the comments are like, oh my god, the dream physique. Oh my god, yes, the perfect woman. No, this is not the dream physique, okay? Even for a guy, this is extreme, okay? Much less a woman. With this body fat percentage, women, you guys stop getting that monthly surprise. It's at this point where a lady goes from looking like a muscle mommy to This is called virilization, and it refers to the development of male physical characteristics in someone who is biologically female or assigned female at birth. It's usually caused by excess androgens, the group of hormones that includes testosterone, and women competing in bodybuilding often get that by, you know, the little... And please, for the love of God, purple and blue-haired people, this is what the sign says, okay? It's not me. Just like their male counterparts, some of them will never admit that they're taking steroids, and even when they're f***ing Adam's apples poking you in the eye. Excuse me, ma'am, are you natural?
None of your bitch.
Oh, what the f***?
Quick and simple. Are you natural or not?
Am I natural or not? That's for you guys to find out.
So just guess.
Huh?
Take a wild guess. For the audience.
What?
Like they're
I mean, if it wasn't for me doing research for this video, I would have never known there were so many women on social media actively trying to get big as for real bodybuilding competitions. Like, look at shit right here. That's insane. Oh, wait, that's just AI. But not all muscle mommies are shredded like this. Some of them are just plain old big girls. Like, they'll toss you around. Like, no, brother. She's taking you down.
Hey! Whoa,
Like,
wait!
I really appreciate it.
What are you doing?
Take a look at Margot Lifts, who has 12,000 followers on Instagram, and she's known for powerlifting in her Crocs. Big deal. She lifts in Crocs. Okay. No, it is a big deal. And these lifts are incredible, even if she wasn't a female. Now, is she natural? You go f***ing ask her, cause I'm not. Now I'm waiting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ladies, if you're aspiring to look like a muscle mommy, I urge you to do it the natural route, okay? It doesn't take much, honestly. It just takes consistency. Eat sort of clean, go to the gym regularly, put on even just a little bit of muscle, and congratulations, you're a muscle mommy. And then you can start making real money on OnlyFans. No, I'm kidding. Don't do OnlyFans. Take my money. If you or someone you know is thinking about taking PEDs, you know, tell them to really think it through, because especially for women, once that voice changes, there's no going back. I don't think there's a surgery for that. And even if it is, it's very invasive, and I can imagine it being very uncomfortable and a long recovery time. And one of the reasons why I wanted to make a video on female bodybuilding and being a muscle mommy is that for the past year or so, I started getting more and more videos showing how female bodybuilders are passing away due to them using PEDs and trying to compete in these shows. A lot of them are choosing to experiment with these drugs without any sort of professional guidance. And I understand the saying goes, thick thighs save lives, but you can't save a life if you're 6 feet under. And for the fellas out there still watching this video, I appreciate you. And I understand watching a bunch of females that are bigger than you is kind of disheartening, but I need you to understand and always remember, just because a female has bigger muscles than you doesn't mean that they're always stronger than you.
No, I'll just kick it.
Look, she's pissed.
She's actually angry right now.
If you win again, she might punch you.
Can we get a flex off? 2, 1, go! Pull! Pull! Come on! Come on! Come on, Ryan! Ryan, stop laughing! Come on!
Oh my God.
Come on, bro! Put her down! He wins! Let's go!
Nothing beats naturally occurring testosterone. On a scale of 5 to 10, let me know down below how much of a fan you are of muscle mommies. It can't go lower than a 5 because at that point, you're just lying to yourself. Watch my last video and I'll see you guys in the next one.